Yo, what is going on, guys? We have the trade day here. This is not a live trade day. I am very sorry, but I was looking through all the trades and I was like, this is not going to be done. Like, I don't want to make a trade day that takes about an hour to look through, and I kind of cropped it down a little bit. We're going to start from the back end in. Just kidding. This is 1,100 for Raymond, which is pretty good. I just bought a Raymond. I made a speedy lineup real quick just to play my game since I couldn't play anything. I got a Raymond for like 700, so that was a good trade. So thank you whoever sent that in. Grabner, we have Booth and 500. I'm gonna accept that. Grabner could go for about 3K, and Booth goes for about 2 to 2.5. But you know what? I already have a Grabner on my team, and you know what? I was really annoyed at first. I only had like 5 trades, and now I got a bunch of trades, so I'm happy. So I'm gonna accept that. Plus those 500 pucks are gonna come extremely handy. Just kidding. Ennis and 1,000 for Lombardi. I just bought a Lombardi for like 1,400, and Ennis's go for like 6 to 700 or even more. So I'm gonna accept this one as well. So the first 3 trades, we accepted all 3. Starting off pretty good for you guys. So thank you whoever sent in this one as well. The first 3, thank you. They were very good trades. They weren't high-end trades, but you know, they were good trades definitely. Let's see what else. But yeah, guys, I want to do more trade days, and I want to save these like higher end players to the end. Next one we have Brett Burns. Yep, Brett Burns. Semin and 2K. It's about 7 to 8K, or Bogosian and 8K. I like this one more, but Semin is definitely a way better player than Bogosian, a lot more popular, but 8K versus 2K. I'm gonna go with the 8K right here. So thank you. Both of the trades are actually good. So whoever sent both of them in, thank you very much. Both of them are really good. When Semin is like worth a lot, like he usually is worth around 8 or 9K. That would be worth it for Burns, but this one right now is worth more. And Semin only goes for like 4 or 5K now. So 4 for 4 on trades. Thank you guys. We got PK Subban. 1 trade on him. Let's see what we got. We get Williams and Filppula, that's like 3 to 5K maybe for a 8 or 9K player. No, thank you. Gonna have to decline this one. Thank you for sending me the trade though. I mean, I see where you're coming from. Williams is a very good player. I mean, he's got 89 skating, but no, thank you. That's it for that page. Nothing for green. Wow. Kessler, that's good. Ooh, that's a nice card, but I don't know how much he goes for. Probably go with the Kessler because I checked and he only goes for about 20,000. But we're just gonna save that one for later anyway. This thing because Marchand, that card looks so nice, and he's just got overall like solid overall stats. Kessler now. Let's see. We have Horton, and that's pretty much it. That's about like 10 to 12K for a 22 to 25K player. No, thank you. Thank you for sending me the trade though. As long as it wasn't all those troll trades you will see soon. Carlson, we have Elliott, and basically 13K. And then this one is definitely not good. But thank you for sending me the trade. And I'm just going to save that one for later. We got Voracek, Team of the Week. And we get St. Louis and Havlat, 13K. So we'll just say Havlat's about 7, so it's 20 plus 10 is about 30. It's about 30K for a 35K player, so I think I helped you out, whoever sent this in. Hope you enjoy your Star League Voracek. And thank you for sending me the players without contracts, that's always nice. Next player we have Fanuf. And this was a glitch. I thought this was a actual thing. I was going to be like, no way, they just sent me this again. But it was a glitch. You will see in a second. I was easily going to accept this one, but, you know, cannot be accepted. Next, we have Zdeno Chara. I was really excited because I thought I was going to have an amazing trade, and this let me down. If you're actually trying to send in real trade, guys, look at the value first. I mean, you could look at the overalls, but you got to look at the values. Jack Johnson's like 8 to 10K, Marchand's like 2K, and Anderson's like 2K. That's like not even 1/3 of what Chara's worth. But thank you for sending me the trade in, though. I just look back at this Carlson one because I like the trade because you will see soon I get another Carlson, but Elliott doesn't go for much. He only goes for about 10 to 15k, and Carlson goes for about 30k. So I do not accept this one. I don't know why I keep delaying it. Next we have Henrik Lundqvist. We have a very good trade here, honestly, and then no, not this one. This is about 20k and that's it. So the first one is a very good trade. So whoever sent that one in, thank you very much. This is really good. It's like 20, 30, 40. It's about like 45 to 50k. Maybe even a bit more than 50k. Because Meyer's about 20 to 25, plus 10 is about 30 to 35, and then 10 from Gagne is about 40 to 45, and Camilleri's 5, that's 50, and Halak's like 55, so 55k for a 40 to 45k player. Thank you very much whoever sent that in. And once again, I'm sorry for the longer video, and sorry for not being live, but I saw all these trades, and I'm like, there's gonna be troll trades, and plus I was in a party with someone, so I was trying to concentrate while doing both things, and I wasn't sure about the prices, so I kind of took some time. Is it? That's like 60, 65. That's about 70k for a 70k player. But this one is a lot better. This is like 25, 40, 60, 70, and 80. So about 80k for a 75k player. But he does go for about 100k on like unusual. But the market has been terrible since the Team of the Years, and then the Stanley Cup players. Just it's getting clogged with stuff, and then these packs are out, these mega packs, so everyone is so cheap right now. But this is like 80 to 85k for a 70k player at the moment, but once Taves goes to his 100k mark, he will be getting a much better deal. But I'm going to accept this one. I don't know how much Ben goes for, but it's a very good trade, except I'm getting a bunch of players now that I'm going to have to sell singly. Let me just throw these in my collection or active roster. Next we have, who do we have? We have Voracek, Team of the Year. That's like maybe 50, 40k. This one's like 40, 70, maybe 80k, maybe 75, 80k. Maybe actually probably around, I don't think 80k. 40, 60, I think 70k is a little bit better, and I think I can get 80 to 90k for Voracek. Plus Anisimov, I don't know how easy he's going to sell. He might only be 10k now. And Hossa, I don't know if he's still 40k. So I'm going to reject this. I don't think I reject it, though. I just think I keep delaying it. But thank you for sending me this trade. It's close, but it's not there for Voracek Team of the Year. The next one we have Giroux, Camilleri and Voracek, and no thank you. Obviously, no thank you. Next one we have Richard, Simmons, Star of the Week, Rene, and Backstrom. This trade, at first, I was like, whoa, this is an amazing trade. And then I looked up Rene's price, and he was buying now for 18k. No one was buying them. I was like, wow. I was like, if Rene's like 35, 40k, easy to deal. And I was like, he's probably at least 30, and he was like 19k. This one, I like that defenseman. He looks really good, but I heard he's not good, and Nugent Hopkins, there's so many of them. So it's like Nash and Lettinen in 9k. Well, you know, Nash, Lettinen in 10k, and it's not worth it. But thank you for both of those trades. This one, I was really expecting it to be a lot better, but it wasn't. We move on to Gabrick, and we decline this Kessel real quick. And then we move on to a Voracek again, and we reject this, and we also reject this, but we delay it again for some reason. Now we move on to Giroux again. Same trade, we're thinking, and we reject it. It's close, but it's not there. And this guy is trolling us. And you will see in a second why he is. I don't know why I keep delaying that, honestly. Kadri, pretty big popular player, and that's what he means by that. He sent me a lot of Lombardis. This one is really good. I don't really like Hodgson there. I wish he just threw in like 15k instead of Hodgson. This one is also very good. This took me a while to decide because I had already a Carlson and a Duchesne, and this was about maybe 50k, 25, 30. This is probably about 60k. Maybe 50 to 60k, I'm saying. And I want to do this one at first, but I'm like, looking at the other one, I'm like, you know what? The other one's probably better. If I go back to the other one real quick, we could see that, no, not this one. This one is an amazing deal, but I'm going to have to say no. I mean, who doesn't want a Florida jersey? But, yeah, this one right here, that's like 25 plus 25. That's about 50. Hodgson's about maybe 10. Edler's about maybe 10. So that's about 70. I'd say 65 to 70 about. Not 70, but close to 70. And it's just overall a bit better. There is a lot more players. And there are some pucks, so I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go with this one. The other one looked really good because there's only 2 players and both pretty big players. But I never had Edler, and I always wanted to try him. I didn't want Hodgson at all, but like I'd prefer if I did Hodgson and Duchesne, and I got Carlson, so I already got Carlson, Kessel, and Edler. But nope, I don't know how much Hodgson goes for. I'm probably saying 5k. Edler about 8k plus the 2k, so it's about like 10. That's 18k plus 50, so it's about, it's close to the 65, 70k mark that I was looking for him. So I decided to take this very shortly. Thank you to both of you for sending me the trade. Both of them were really good. If I didn't accept this one, if I didn't get this offer, I would have accepted the other one. But Kadri's been a very good player, so I hope you enjoy him. Now we move on to taking your time by doing all this, which I should have cropped out, but I didn't. Come on. We move on to, I think, Gabrick? No, we go back to Duchesne. And he sends me this Lombardi again. Trying to be a giant troll. Instead of putting those Gomez's and those Dadonovs, he does that. And then this one, the guy adds leg wand. Not gonna be close. So now we move on to Voracek again. And I have the same offer, and again, I delayed. I don't know what I'm doing there. Go to Gabrick, and we have a pretty bad trade. No offense whoever sent this, but it's not a very good trade at all. And now we move on to Pavel Datsyuk. No, we move on to Getzlaf. Kessler for Getzlaf. Instead of Marchand, I was going to go with Kessler because Kessler is a better player than Marchand. He's not that big of a player. And Kessler's just one of the best defensive forward centermen, I should say. So he's really popular. Now we move on to Datsyuk. First trade. It's decent. It's not amazing, but it's pretty good. The second trade is bad. No offense. And the final trade is, well, the final 2 trades are very good. So I kind of take a wild look at them, but I go to Ovechkin and look at this. This trade is amazing. Whoever sent me this one, thank you so much. This trade is really good, and I'm like, wow, an actual like really good trade. I mean, I've got good trades, but this is really good in my opinion. And I'm like, let me look at the other ones. And the second one, it's good, it's not great. And then look at this one. This one is amazing as well. So whoever sent me these 2 in, thank you so much. This literally took me about 20 minutes to decide which one I want to do. And I added the prices up, and I believe the second one was worth more, not this one. No, this is Datsyuk. I don't know what I'm doing. Getting all mixed over the place. And also, let me just, after this, but yeah. I believe this one was worth more. Like, I did the pricing. If I could sell them what they were going for at the moment, it was worth more. And I do decide, I will show you, it shows after the end, because a bunch of things go on. I don't know why, I didn't really do a good job editing this. I keep going back to this one, and I keep delaying it. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I like Anisimov, it stands out. I finally rejected, there we go. And we go to Datsyuk again. I reject this trade. This one got glitched. It showed on Gabrick that I got the second trade with the Team of the Year Semin. So I went to go accept it, and Datsyuk disappeared. I would prefer to accept this one. And someone sent me a Taves, whatever it's called, Stanley Cup Edition Duncan Keith, and Molson, and like 20k. And I wanted to accept that one, but I got glitched. Go back to Kessler, another not so good trade. It's not terrible, but it's not so good. And yeah, so I sold my Datsyuk for the Team of the Year, whatever his name is, Semin and 20k, so it was a pretty good deal, but I lost like 30k on it. And I didn't record that because I didn't think I was accepting that in the first place, but I did, and I didn't record it. And so I declined this one, and I move on to the Crosby. And this might look like a terrible trade to you, but he also did add Microsoft points to the deal, because honestly the trades I got for Crosby weren't that good, and I want to get rid of most of the players I have right now and do that pack thing. This one took forever to really decide, and I went with my gut, and I took the Stamkos and the 120k basically. And Letang and Char are both pretty big players as well. And whoever sent the other one too, thank you so much. That was an amazing deal, the other one. Letang looks so good, like his stats, team of the year, Letang 93, but he was only selling for like 150. But it did add up to probably more than this one at the moment, but Stamkos could go to that 230 mark. Letang could go to that 40, 50 mark again, and then that would be worth a lot more. But Letang could also go to that 200 mark, but thank you to everyone who sent me the trades. Honestly, thank you so much, guys. At first I was getting annoyed because it was only getting like one trade on each player. Not even, one trade every like 4 or 5 players. But the guys who you still saw up are still available, so if you're watching this video, please send in trades. They are still up right now as we speak for 100k for probably about maybe 8 or 10 hours. I'm not sure. But please send in trades. Sorry for the longer video, and thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later.